What's up, guys? It's Sebastian Stage1 here. We're back with more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time, honestly, it's been a few days. I kind of forgot what happened. I know we have the Sword of the Creator. I know... Fuck, I really can't remember. Oh, right, we're preparing for the Lion versus the Eagle tournament thing. A big mock battle between the students. It's like a triple battle. It's a different mock battle from the one that we had originally. But yeah, that's at the end of the month, if I correctly remember. Yeah, War of the Eagle and Lion. So, I don't know what that green exclamation point means. So, I'm going to go for exploring. Let me just double check something really quick. Oh man, I can only use the Sword of the Creator one more time before I'm really fucked. Armory. Buy. I still can't buy advanced seals. I also learned something interesting. Rust items, like that, are actually worth keeping. You have an... Oh, I gotta get that off you. I do have a strength increase. I have one advanced seal. And apparently rings are very good. I have rusted gauntlets. A rusted axe. More than lance. I got rid of my rusted swords though. So if we go to the blacksmith and I think it's repair, right? Let's just be hypothetical here. No, it's forge. It would become an iron lance. And it cost only 220 gold. Also, the Sword of the Creator can be repaired. But it takes something called umbral steel, which I don't have. So, if you're in a bind, resting restores 5 points. But you can go to these rare missions that I did last time. I remember doing it with the red exclamation point. Those have rare monsters, and they have a chance of dropping umbral steel, which requires 2. So for now, I don't see a point in doing it. I don't need to replenish anyone. I can't buy anything. So what about certifications? I'm close to hero. Very close to hero. My axe rank needs to be C. My current axe rank is D, so I need to technically go up 2 levels. Authority so close to C+. You're close to the end of that. Once I get that, I will unlock this and Archer. Ideally, I'd want Claude to get his master class because this is the Bow Knight. Okay. His writing skill is gonna be a fucking problem. Because if I remember correctly, I have not taught him writing at all. Have I? Nope, he is doing terrible with writing. I've been focusing on flying. So that's my bad. You haven't maxed it out. You haven't maxed it out. You haven't maxed out. You're fine where you are right now, and you have a place to go back to. Plus, she can't get to the Pegasus. You're fine. You're fine right now as well. Though your class is kind of weird. Alright, let's go to explore the monastery for now, because that green thing will last all month. So, we're going to talk to everyone ever, if she loads in.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
I wonder why you would say that. What do we got here? Decent amount of renowned. I gotta accept all of these just to make sure before I spend any activity points. Hilda.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you?
Monica.
She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful. You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
That is something to be concerned about. I mean, if you were... She was gone for a year, I remember that. Monica is the girl we saved along with Flane, whatever. I really don't know how to pronounce her name sometimes. She shouldn't be so cheerful. She should be kind of broken. Alright, let's check over here before we start heading back. A letter to Rhea.
Along with Flane, we found
Flane.
another female student who went missing last year. But now the combat professor Yuritsa has vanished. His origin begged many questions, so there were plenty of objections to his appointment here. He is apparently from House Rim of the Empire, but he was adopted from another family, or so they say. Anyway, there hasn't been much good to be said about House Rim in recent decades.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
Definitely. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the three classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward. Just what I thought you'd say.
Apparently I have some stuff going on in the background, so if you hear that in the background, I might mute when I'm doing nothing. Right now I'm talking to you guys, so honestly I'll go this way first because I want to check by the rooms. The rooms could always have something. As annoying as that is, the rooms can always have something. You have something to say.
Having a fishing tournament before the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. At first I couldn't figure out what they were thinking. But the fish are especially tasty this time of year, so I don't question it anymore. Have you had any, Professor? You'd better eat up before it's all gone.
Okay, so he's letting us know about the fishing tournament that's today. Cool. There's nothing in here. Alright, alright, alright. Let's just check by the barrels. There's something. You can't stand that stinky fish smell. Well, buddy, it's a fishing tournament. What do you expect? You're near a fishing pond.
Let me see.
Alright.
What the?
Cool, we got bait. I have a lot of bait at least this time. I didn't abuse it all yet, but today might be a good point to abuse it. Or at least half of it. Those are the flowers. We got Petra. Petra still has not asked to join our class. He's rank B, which I find strange. Bernadetta?
Professor, want to know something? Gronder is in the territory of House Burgleys in the Empire. That's right next to my home, the region of House Varley. Oh, no. What if my parents come to watch?
What would not stress her? Fuck, it's hard. I want her support to go up, too. I think if she knows that they can't watch, it would calm her down.
Really?
Yes.
Sure? You wouldn't say that if you weren't completely sure, right? Oh. Sorry.
Nope, you still don't like it. Alright, what about this room? I will say, minor complaint I've had so far, the gameplay-wise, if you might notice it in the video, I honestly can't tell if you can. But there are some points where the gameplay is moving smoothly, and I'm running around fine, but then suddenly, it's like, the game gets chugged. Like, right now, it feels fine, but if I go... right now, it's fine. It's probably loaded everything in this section. Right now, you're fine. But if I go a certain direction, it, like, gets very...
Let me see. That's
very, slow. I noticed the frame rate drop. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's, like there, I just felt it.
Why are they having a fishing tournament now? Are they just giving up on the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? You're not condoning this, right? Are you? What? If you've got all this free time, shouldn't you be spending it on your students?
I mean, you go to class every Monday. I instruct you. I lead you into battle. And, not to brag, but Gerald's my dad, so fuck you. I mean, you're the only one that cares. Hey, guys.
Hey, Professor. Did you hear about the fishing tournament? You get to fish in the pond as much as you want. The more you catch, the more you get to eat.
Cool. No blue stuff.
Are you gonna participate in the fishing tournament, Professor? Are you gonna... Hey, Professor? No?
You like brawl.
I fished. Will you be training butts?
You still don't like me enough to join.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. But they haven't been biting. I didn't think of that. The truth is right in front of me. Oh, just kidding. As though a fish is smart enough to be afraid of me.
I told my brother I had a craving for some tasty fish. I did not realize when I did so that it would turn into, well, this. My apologies.
No, tournament is
Can you
fun.
believe what Seth said?
What do you say?
Catch some tasty fish for Flame. I'm her bodyguard.
He's protective of his sister, especially after what happened.
Welcome to the monastery fishing tournament. You look confused. Didn't Seth tell you about it?
No.
Just catch whatever fish Flame requests. Show any fish you catch to Flame. I have a favor to ask.
Oh my god, 50 bait.
Are you taking part as well? Why don't we have some fun with this? A little contest. If you catch a fish like this, come show it to me. Whoever catches the bigger fish will be the victor.
With 2 stars or higher.
Hi, I've actually...
Oh, are you taking part in the fishing tournament? Let's put your skills to the test. Whoever can catch the biggest one of these fish wins.
The rarity of 2 stars or higher. So both of you want me to catch a 2 or higher star.
So you're taking part. How would you catch
What about
the
you?
same
3 stars or higher.
I'm...
No. Fodlan is big. It's not as big as Almyra is, but it's still pretty big.
Do you want to travel around?
Travel? I don't know. Never thought about it, I guess.
Well, you're over here.
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel that far. It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and is exhausting. So pointless. I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
Okay. The last time I figured out these rooms existed, so I probably could have missed items in here and never fucking known. I didn't see any blue things over here, right? Aha! Alright. Let's do this.
Professor, as Seth told you, we're to have a fishing tournament. Given the events of the last month, I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need. Staff and student alike.
Will you take part?
I'm afraid I'm not one for such festivities. I do enjoy a spot of fishing, though. I believe it best that I stick to quietly fishing by myself.
Yeah, you should take part. Okay. Alright, let's check with the dorms. I know fishing is free, but I want to make sure I get every goddamn item in quest before I do a single thing. Because that's a thing you have to worry about. Speaking of which, goals. You guys only have 25%. You only have 25%. You're at 50%. You're at 25%. So I have to focus on you guys. So I'll probably do Flan and Catherine, because I like them. Raphael Ignox. So Flowers, we got her. Let me run past you. Caspar's room. I don't... There is someone here. Felix is apparently here. So Felix is actually in his room. Cleaned up a little bit. Like, I don't remember the books being over here. I remember the books being over there, unless I'm mistaken. Felix?
Since we were little, Ingrid's always gotten this odd look in her eye when someone brings up food. Join me for some training. I might.
You still don't like my speed or sword stat, even though it's significantly higher than yours. He probably wants me to be literally an A with sword.
Hey there.
Okay, there's nothing. So we're going to continue running around the monastery, get all the quests, then we'll take part in the fishing tournament. Okay, so we checked this area. And look at this. The frame rate is perfect right now. Now I'm going to go to an area I haven't been to.
Will you be taking part too? I cannot recall the type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
Have you thought about entering? Maybe you and I could have a little friendly competition. I just caught this fish here. Why don't you try catching a bigger one of the same type?
4 stars or higher. Okay.
Do you have time for a request?
That's a battle quest. That's the blacksmith. That's the battalions. Speaking of which, is the first of the month.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think. 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 This one, yes? I think.
Cool.
Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Not really anything I want from you.
Come again.
Cool.
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. young Monica disappeared last year. I thought she had simply run along home, but it turns out she was kidnapped. I can't believe it. How awful it must have been for the poor thing. They say her personality has completely changed, but at least she seems more cheerful than before. Grateful to be alive, perhaps?
I think she's mentally deranged.
I received a rare letter from my father recently. He said that he is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying. My father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I think he is quite proud of that, even to this day. I suppose that shows how great an honor it truly is.
Yeah, but you won't be fighting. You'll be probably in the sidelines, let's be honest, because you're a piece of shit. I think you are absolutely the worst character I have met in this entire game.
You know, the Empire used to control all of Fodland. But after the Civil War, the northern region split off and became the Kingdom. Later, the eastern part of the Kingdom seceded to become the Alliance. There are 3 powers today, but 1,000 years ago, we were all united as one. Even now, among the nobles of the Empire, there are some who dream of reunifying Fodland.
Yeah, no one... It's going to lead to a bloodbath, because there are going to be people that object to that idea. So, not wise. Okay, we got some lost items as well, so I do have to deliver those. This might be a full episode of just stuff here. Okay, there's no one inside this area, so last thing I will do... I'm not going... And the frame rate just chugged. Let's check the Amiibo Gazebo. Tech Larva. You're just standing here looking at a wall, being creepy.
When you feel that first refreshing breeze upon your face, you know it is almost time for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Gronder Field is within the Empire, but the path there from the monastery necessitates passing through Alliance territory. Fodland's biggest river, the Aramet River, flows along the border between the Empire and the Alliance. You will have to cross one of the largest bridges upon that river, the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
Alright, I need to check the pathway again, because I didn't bother checking it, and I always do. I always do. Alright, nothing on the right, nothing on the left. Nothing hiding on the fucking windowsills, just to make sure. Nothing on the way back up. Okay. Can't even go that way.
Right.
How'd I miss you? Oh, I wasn't over here. I was in the other area. Okay. And then check over here. Okay, check the Knight's Hall. Yes, Squire.
Death Knight's true identity. Personally, I don't think it could be Yuritsa. He taught me swordsmanship. He said I had talent and the potential to get pretty strong. He was a little scary, of course. But it's hard for me to believe he's a bad person.
It's possible, though. You have to keep it in consideration. That's just how it is.
A fishing tournament, huh? Sounds fun, but not as fun as reeling in the ladies. Just kidding, of course. The most important thing right now is preparing for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, There's no bigger game.
That's a wrong reason to compete. It is the wrong reason to compete, but he's into ladies.
I knew you'd understand, Professor.
There we go.
I need a favor.
With the Kingdom Knights. Where do I do that?
Flayn and Monica, was it? I'm glad they were returned safe and sound. Did you want something?
You're not feeling talkative? No? Okay. Double check. I don't see anything.
I'm just absolutely exhausted. I swear to you, Professor, every month we worked harder than the month before. I had imagined the Academy as a chance to possibly relax before our lives began in earnest.
It is what it is.
That's the Church of Seros for you. What is it they say? Those with power are obliged to use it.
Just make sure there's nothing in this fucking little cubby. Because I don't trust it. I will wait on that. Nothing. Okay. Let's check down the road here. Nothing. Okay. 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 A Master Seal, which I don't really need right now. Umbral Steel, yes! Uh-oh. The game froze for a second. Iron Sword. Master Steel. Okay, I don't need the rest of you. Let's check the back of this. Nothing. Okay. So we saw. There she is.
Fishing? No thanks. I tried it once and ugh, gross. I don't even really like to eat fish, let alone catch and gut them. Besides, who can think about fishing right now? The battle of the eagle and lion is coming up soon. Feeling confident?
Very.
That's the spirit. Hey there. Well, I might learn even more.
Holy shit, she wants to go?
Pay attention to, you know? Oh yeah? That's great. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you, Professor.
Awesome. We got one. We got one. One I wasn't even intentively trying my hardest to do. Now I need Petra, and then I have to start working more on Ash. He's the next closest. Casper and Bernadette are gonna take their fucking time, though.
Field is in the Empire, right? I wonder how we'll get there. I thought I heard that there's no path that goes straight from the monastery to the Empire. Oh, perhaps we'll travel through Alliance territory. Yes, I see. From the east, we would go... there. Ah, yes, that must be it. Huh?
Faith. I'm not seeing any blue orbs, so they're probably not in there. We've got Claude.
Excuse me, Professor. Do you think it would reflect poorly on me if I chose not to take part in the battle of the Eagle and Lion? Well, I don't really want to leave the monastery. I'm not very confident, but I'll try my best.
You're stronger than you appear. You're very good. I really think you're a good character. Honestly, I'm starting to lean towards you for this fucking relationship thing.
Said it, that stubborn goat. Holding a fishing tournament now? Just last month, he looked like death warmed over.
We're gonna win, don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. Alright, I just want to double check I didn't miss any greens, because the green things do blend in very well. Very well. Doesn't look like it.
Hi.
Anyone I missed in the bottom half? No. Alright, let's head over to the cathedral. Then we'll head upstairs. Load it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in.
After the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, a prize is awarded to the winner by the Archbishop herself. It's a three-way battle, so you can't waste too much time just observing. You have to jump right in there. You have to be proactive and defeat the most opponents. Do that, and it's quite possible the Archbishop will recognize how strong you are. Ah, great memories. I was a student here many years ago. I know what I speak of.
Okay, let's go this way. Okay, nothing's coming up.
No.
Nothing by the well. There is a quest person here.
I have a favor to ask.
There's no address for this person. Who's gallant, has a charm, and always puts his family first. That could be fucking anyone. Well, any male character, but like Ferdinand, it could be Sylvain, it could be fucking Alice, it could be anyone. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
You seem a bit down.
Very kind of you to be concerned, but I promise that I'm fine. I was just thinking. The Death Knight's true identity. Could it actually be Professor Yuritsa? Oh, I'm alright.
Nope. Okay. I mean, it's possible. It's not inconceivable.
Need something.
At 29,000. Ooh.
This one? You're all set.
Okay. 2,500, and I'm good there. I know I should save it, but I'm gonna just do that. Just to get the extra X skill.
You're all set.
For me. Because I need a hero class. Also, I found out a few things about New Game Plus. So, apparently your level...
Hi, Professor. Have you heard the rumor about the Goddess Tower? Well, there's an annual ball here the month after next, during the ethereal moon. They say if a boy and a girl wish for something together at the Goddess Tower on that night, the goddess herself will grant it. I don't know where the rumor started, but it's a great story, isn't it?
That's an interesting story. Anyway, your level resets, your money goes away, your professor level resets, your support levels reset. Basically, everything of value resets. Everything. That's what I learned. And the only thing you get to keep is your renown. So whatever amount of renown you get in this playthrough is the amount of renown you start with in the next. Alright, let's just double check. That's all I seem to see that carries over. Not even your classes will carry over. Nothing will carry over. Besides renown. So I don't know how that's going to impact the game. You're both opera singers. There you go. She would understand. She would wholly understand. Alright, let's go this way. So I am interested how this is gonna go about, because what I really do want to try and do is see all the routes in this game. I want to see the Blue Lions route. I want to see the Black Eagles route. I know the Black Eagles has technically 2 routes, where you follow the Church of Sarios, or where you follow Edelgard completely. I don't know the full details. I just know that there's a specific thing you have to do with Edelgard to get it, and I will explain it when we get there. I'm trying to decide honestly who I want to play next. I might leave Edelgard's house for last, though. But it does annoy me that all your leveling gets reset to make the gameplay a little bit more annoying, I should say. Alright, we've gone through every building. I talked to you guys. Every building here, so let's go upstairs. Just talk to them up there. And then see if there's any blue orbs. It does not look like it. Nothing in the library. Okay. I'll check the other side.
Yeah. Hey, you.
Hi, you. I'll check that room in a second. Is this open yet? No, it's not. Okay, nothing in this room. Yeah, it's starting to get colder. Hey, man, what's up?
don't know if you've heard, but Flame is very special. Her blood carries a rare
Yeah, you told me this.
All the lengths to which she could advance my research. If only I were able to study her. If only it weren't for Sedith's strict orders. He protects his sister with unusual zeal.
This would increase his thing, but this would be...
Have you ever tried convincing Sedith of anything? I'm not sure I could convince that man the sky is blue, if he hadn't already looked up for himself.
How are you doing?
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed. Oh. But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa. Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
He hurt you this time, but next time he may kill you.
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
Not spending any points yet. Gerald.
Yes. How are preparations for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion going? Fishing? Taking it easy, are you? The recent happenings at the monastery. There is something going on behind the scenes here. I've been commissioned to investigate as well. As I've already mentioned, this month I'm off to the kingdom. You be on your guard, okay? Perhaps I've gotten in your head too much. I won't go dying on you. I've stayed alive this long after all.
Fucking hope so. Something tells me he's gonna die though. Like there's just something about how he keeps saying, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. That just seems completely off to me. It tells me that they are probably preparing for you to see him die. Probably. I just know how these fucking games work. Fire Emblem loves to play that shit all the time.
The situation last month was dire indeed. The students endured great hardship. I hope you were able to put all of that behind you, so that you may focus on this month's assignment.
Of course.
A most reassuring response. I trust that your class is in good hands. I look forward to seeing your skills on display at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
I'm surprised I have not found more blue orbs.
I have something to ask of you.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Flame has been through an awful lot this past month. To make up for that, I have decided to give her whatever she wants. I asked her what she would like, and she expressed a desire for a feast of fish. Since I'm sure the students would be interested, I have decided to hold a fishing tournament here at the monastery. I have left all of the specifics to Shamir. Please, enter and put in your best effort.
I mean, that's not really that dark or, well, not that very, dickish. I'll give you that. So, as far as I'm concerned, this month he's not as much of a dick. Alright, I've gotten all the quests, so the only thing left to do is to do the fishing before I spend any points. And then I'll do the lost items. In fact, let me just talk to Raphael really quick. This is the Verdant Moon, right? No, I think it's the Wyvern Moon. Wyvern Moon, yep. So we've got... Raphael, burlap sack of rocks.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Cool. The small tan hide is hers.
I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Cool. There's Shamir's. I seem to be missing an item. That goes to Felix. He's in his room. Clasp. This doesn't have a person he goes to. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I remember. That was last month. That goes to Flame. Okay. Bundle of dry hemp goes to Shamir. And that goes to Catherine.
I'm going to catch I appreciate this.
Have you thought? I just caught. Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
Okay, and then we have Shamir, right? I said Shamir? Yep, bundle of dry hemp.
Welcome. You looking? Just show any fish. Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
God, there you go. Said Felix, right? Let's give the item the quest in.
My savior, thank you.
It says, though, there should be one more item in the entrance hall. Did I miss it? Because I didn't give Ingrid anything. It says this item goes to Ingrid. Not the one I'm delivering right now, though.
Since we... That's mine.
It says it's in the entrance hall. Where? I had to have missed it. Motherfucker. Where's Ingrid? She's by the fishing pond.
Are you taking? If you catch it. Yes, that's mine.
There you go. Okay. We gave all the last items out. So now the only thing left is I think two of those are battles, and then the fish she craves is over there. So Perfect. And we got the ice cream truck right outside making more music. Perfect. A 5. No. 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 You get one more, right? Yes. Fuck yeah. I used it too early. My bad. I got 3 though. If it's red, immediately go for it. If it's yellow, immediately go for it. You get 4 shots. Nope, this is the last one. Nope. 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 One more. Red. Also, I love how the fish thing are the classic Fire Emblem health bars. I'll go until I have 10 left. I mean, not 10. Use 10. Nope. 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 One more. Oh, no. I guess it changes. Nope. Yes. That was only good. Alright. Oh, whoops. Mm-hmm. Ah. Alright. Use one more after this one because I lost 2. Mm-mm. Cool. So I had... Catherine asked me to do a 4-star, right?
Oh, you caught one! Yes, yes, yay! Oh, this is it! This is the fish I have been pining for! I am so pleased! I shall cook it up immediately.
Thanks.
I guess that's it. That was fun, wasn't it?
I'm going to...
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
This created more fun than I have experienced in a long time. Did you also have the fun?
Doesn't seem to do anything for them.
I wasn't expecting much, but this tournament was a lot of fun.
The fishing tournament's over already? Guess it's time for my personal eating tournament then. Best part is, no losing.
The fishing tournament is over. I heard you did some fishing, and that Flame is happy. The fishing... I heard you... Working hard, aren't you? I can assist with any tasks or help with your student. On it. I'm available.
Cool. She's gonna be working with us now.
All that's left?
I think that's...
Fishing was a nice change.
You're coming. I'm working on you, so you're coming. Okay, the only thing left now is to... We're an hour already in. So, what I'm going to do really quick... We're all fine right now. You have a lot of supports to go through. You gotta be support. Excuse me. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna play all the supports. Okay? Then what we're gonna do is... I'm gonna fish for a little bit more. Tiny bit more. At least until I use 25 of the bait. So I'm halfway through the bait. Unless it's only usable in tournaments, then I will not use the bait. Okay? If it says exclusively for tournaments, though, I'm gonna use all of the bait. So that's gonna take some time. But we're gonna play through the supports so we get something. So here we go.
There we go. Time for a break.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished preparing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right, and that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff, so I had a snack on my way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest. As you can see, if we were to face an enemy on this terrain, I would go here and you would go here.
Hang on. If we're trying to repel the enemy, I should be positioned there, correct?
Huh? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Take a closer look at this map. See, there's a graveyard over here.
Might run into some of those ghosts you hate so much.
Claude, will you knock it off already? So help me. If you continue treating me like a child, I'll...
Easy there. I'm sorry, okay? Just don't start blasting off any spells in here.
I've more pride than to turn an unarmed soldier to cinders. It wouldn't kill you to speak to me as an equal when we're discussing matters as serious as this.
Actually, I see you as more than an equal. There's no questioning the power you wield. And I was being serious about the formation just now. The bit about the ghosts was just me having fun with you. Or trying to. You're so smart, I figured you'd catch on to that right away. But back to the formation. Can you see why I arranged it like I did? The area I want you to guard requires the ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Who else could I trust with such a difficult task? You're my best bet for something like that.
Perhaps that's true.
Think back to the times we fought together. When have I ever treated you like a child on the battlefield? I depend on you, Lysithea. I value your power almost as much as I do Teach's.
Truly?
I swear to you on all of Fodlan. I'd like to have my fun, but I wouldn't joke about something like that. I consider you a valued ally. I'll stop now before I inevitably drift back into teasing you again. Just know that I meant every word, okay?
Fair enough then. From here forward, see to it that you treat me with the respect of an equal. And I admit that you are not short on talent yourself, but don't go getting a big head over it.
Claude, why didn't you say anything?
You were praying so fervently, I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I wasn't praying.
No? What then?
I was just thinking about the goddess.
Were you now? Fascinating. Please, go on.
Not here. Let's go somewhere else.
So, you were pondering the existence of the goddess, then?
Yes. All right, consider this. The archives here have all kinds of texts about the goddess, right? But when people tell stories of the goddess, it's only myths and legends that glorify her.
They probably hope to rake in more followers by glorifying the goddess as much as possible. That would be why the church tends to quietly shove all of their more questionable records under some secret rug somewhere.
Claude, don't put words in my mouth. That's not what I said. I was just wondering what the goddess looks like. That's the kind of thing I like to think about.
What the goddess looks like? Well, I suppose if she really exists, she probably looks a lot like us. In fact, she probably wouldn't be so different from that old woman working here in the dining hall.
What? Claude, please stop. The goddess I imagine is absolutely beautiful.
How rude of you, Ignatz. I'm sure that old woman was lovely back in her day.
Hey, Leone, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy, it just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Good morning, Lysithea. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush. There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examine myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithea. You're always so perfectly put together. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know? No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now? You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much. Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Lysithea, wait. Hey!
Out of my way! You're such a child, I swear.
That was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
It's alright, dude. She's a bit power controlling when it comes to that stuff.
Oh, Marianne, there you are! Lysithea? What's all this commotion? What's happening? There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there. Oh no, but I don't know how We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry! I don't think I would be much help. Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then. Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall. I'm sorry. I can't do anything right. Oh. Perhaps I took it too far. Hey, Marianne? Do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous.
I hurt your feelings, didn't I? No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame. Huh? But hey, are you sure you're all... I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down.
Huh? Wait a second.
It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too.
You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say.
Aww.
Being kicked must have hurt, didn't it, Dorte? Do they think you won't gallop unless you're in pain? It must be difficult letting those brutes ride you.
Hey, Marianne. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Really? I was sure I heard you talking to someone. By the way, are you free right now?
Is there something you need?
I was about to go buy towels and soap, but the girls saddled me with all these specific requests. They wanted all to look cute or to smell a certain way, but all that's just nonsense to me. I've always made my own towels out of old scraps and soap from used cooking oil. I've never given it much thought beyond that.
Oh.
But I've noticed you've got some really nice things. So you have an eye for that stuff, right? Obviously, I give you all the credit, and I'm sure everyone would be really grateful for your help.
No, I don't deserve that kind of praise.
Really? I don't think that's true. Come on, you'll be doing me a big favor.
My adoptive father tells me I shouldn't stray too far from the monastery.
That's nonsense. You've got to get some fresh air now and again.
I should stay. Besides, I wouldn't be much help. I don't think anyone would like whatever I pick out anyway. It would all go to waste. And I'm sure that having me around would just cause you misfortune, Leonie.
Are you serious?
I should stay here by myself.
Now, hold on just a second. You'll cause me misfortune? What kind of backwards talk is that? If you really don't want me around, then at least come out and say it straight. I'm sorry for the unwelcome invitation. Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake again.
I'm really starting to like this character. Alright, you two, how is this gonna go?
Why do I have to clean the library? It looks like you're not busy. I was quite busy sampling pastries, I'll have you know. Who wants to sort books anyway? They're so bulky and heavy, it takes forever to lug them around. Right, Marianne? You agree with me, right?
No, I don't mind it.
Oh, you like cleaning then? I will say you look like someone who'd be good at it.
Well...
In that case, it's all yours. I'd only slow you down if I'm being honest. As I always say, if you want something done right, let someone else do it themselves. Right, I'm off to run some errands. I'll leave all this in your capable hands. Hey, Marianne, are you? Whoa, what happened? This place looks even worse than before. I didn't realize that was possible.
I'm sorry, Hilda. I just didn't know the best way to organize the books while sorting.
Oh, well, no way around it, I suppose. I'll show you how it's done. First, you have to decide where you'll put each topic. Then, all of the books that don't match that topic, remove them from the section. When you remove them, you need a temporary place to put them. Let's put books on magic here, books on swordsmanship here. Once you've done that, you just put the books back in their sections, like so.
Wow, Hilda, that was incredible.
Yeah, yeah, what kind praise? Looks like in the end, I'm doing this whole thing on my own,
Sorry. The least I can do is help you put them back on the shelf.
Okay. You. Oh, I used it all. Okay, you can't do any more. I'll use one of these. 1, 2. I'll just go for it. Ah, fuck, I didn't want to... Fine. I'll use the 5 of these. No. No. Alright, fine. Okay. Ah, fuck. I lost out. One. No. Yes. Okay, who needs it bad? Shamir's at 50. Dorothea's at 50. I could do those two. She's a mage, yet her main thing she wants is a sword? Shamir and Dorothea. Leonie's at 25. Ignaz is at 25. Lorenz is at 25.
I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
That looks delicious. Goddess, forgive me. I've just got to indulge.
I'd rather get defense. And increase her support.
Let me show you my...
She says the same thing. Secret spice, right? Yep. Cool. Alright. That was 2 points, right? Yep. Okay. We had a sword event in that area.
Let me...
If you win, you get a lot of professor points. Claude is a C, and Catherine's in here. Oh, 14 or higher. Oh, 14 or higher. Claude or her? It would train his sword skill, right? Let's go for Claude. I have faith in Claude. He has a higher level than them.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Dimitri?
Never underestimate an outsider.
Edelgard. 7, 14. Yeah, she can get hurt.
It was a good try.
Yeah, it would be wise.
It's not luck, it's fate.
She can only have 3 hit? Fuck it.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
We win! Claude has something to say.
Going all the way to the Empire for a mock battle? This is serious business. And there's a reward to be had as well. I'd really like to win this thing. Everyone else seems to be raring to go too. We're all looking to you to guide us, Teach.
What for gifts? He likes riding boots. His motivation's full though. Okay, so now that Dorothea is one of us, what I should focus on is her. Where's Ash? I talked to you. You only said one thing to me.
Ever since the tournament, the kitchen is completely overtaken with fish. The cooks cannot keep up.
Just make sure. Setheth. Because now the event is over.
I hear that you participated in the fishing tournament.
I won it.
Appreciate you taking the time.
Okay, so I need C to get
I still have much to learn.
So Setheth.
I've been you be on.
That's gonna level up naturally.
I'm not going.
It is my hidden ability.
Practice yields results.
I still didn't get anything for it, but
I don't owe the
Rhea, right. I completely ran past Rhea. I completely forgot.
Hey, you.
Of course. I look.
Nope. She could teach more faith, but I don't want to waste the faith. I want to use it on Axe once more because I need to get it to rank C.
The fishing. I heard you.
I'm going to.
I guess.
Whoops. Okay, I think we are good. We talked to everyone. We did everything we could, so. Alright. Instruct the kiddies. Goals. You guys are still low, so you're next. You need to get a repair too. Group tasks. I want to raise her shit. I really want to raise her shit. Goals. Hang on. She has a rank C right now in flying. What does she need to become a Pegasus? A Magic Knight, or whatever it's called. Falcon. A holy knight needs riding level A. She shouldn't be on that. She shouldn't be on that at all, actually. A wyvern rider needs flying level C, so Hilda needs to go for a little bit more. But she's almost to the correct thing. Then, okay. This is gonna suck. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to because for her to become a bishop itself, she just needs faith A. But her master class would be a holy knight, which would be riding in faith. Or a grimoire, which would be faith and reason. She's not doing great on reason. I would say holy knight would be better for her. Because then she'll have her lance skill sucks though compared to the other one. Lance is at level E, she needs level C to get 100%. So I think for now, just for a little bit, because I want Hilda to become a wyvern rider, is keep her going until she hits C rank for wyverns, and once she hits C rank, switch it so Claude and Marianne can start learning riding. Unless there's a flying version of the... It's Falcon. Is there a Pegasus version of a healer? Pegasus Knight. Doesn't seem like there is. No, there isn't a flying healer. Okay, so for the moment, until Hilda hits level C, which is she's very close, then I'll switch them over here, which is going to take time. But instruction. Claude, my good sir. I'm trying to think. Heroes require... No, not hero. He's not becoming a hero. He's becoming a lord, isn't he? Lord, 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 lord. He's got the class unlocked, technically. Alright, let's do a little bit more because he's almost got his hidden affinity unlocked, so... There we go, budding talent.
I'm surprised I have such power.
Alright, you've had enough of that. What I'm going to do now is you're fine there. Your authority is more than fine. Your authority is even higher than fucking Bo. So dump the rest into writing.
I could get used to this.
It's close to leveling that up. 140. Marianne.
I can't. Oh, I'll try to get the next one too.
She's close to her hidden affinity.
Maybe
There she goes.
How could someone like me do this?
Okay. Her writing skill. She'll build her faith up over time. There we go. She's good there. She needs to build her writing skill up too. For the Dark Knight. She's already, well, she's close to her reason. She needs a B+. She will naturally get that. But they both need writing level A. Her hidden skill is unlocked. It really sucks that she needs Lance level C.
Aha! I'm getting it.
It's gonna take forever to unlock. You are a mage. What are you gonna get? That's my question. Where are you gonna go? You excel in dark magic. I could. There is a class called a Dark Bishop, which you need a Dark Seal for, which I don't know how to get. But she could get that as an advanced class. But her final class, she could become a Grimoire. But her reason needs to be increased. I mean, not her reason, her faith needs to be increased. And faith is actually up. I'm putting it all in here.
I got it. You're quite the motivator, Professor.
Alright, one more person to teach. For this week, I will do... She wants to be a Grimoire too, because she has the opposite of Dorothea.
Oh, no need to discontinue with the. I have done. I understand more every day.
There you go. Okay, that's everyone. Group task. I forgot to teach Hilda. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Begin the lecture.
Professor, may I ask you a question?
Sure. I make friends with them. Whoever the lecture is called. Plus, when I do. Have any advice on me? An honest talk with your brother would make sense.
I see.
Professor.
Taught me a lot about bows, and I've always gotten really good with horses. Do you think I could work on both riding? I think you should stick with what you've got.
I'm glad I get to work with you. Of course, Marianne. You can always count on your...
Thank you. That was amazing, Hilda.
Something about you makes me want to put in effort. It's kind of weird.
Perfection.
Now I see the heart of it.
Guess I'm still growing.
She hit A with bows. And you're so goddamn fucking close. A lot of people battle. How am I doing here? I have a... What I'm going to do really quick. I can't save. Okay. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's give it a try. Still haven't mastered Mercenary, but I want to unlock it. Holy shit, it worked.
A new path to tread.
Not for the moment. I want to finish with Mercenary, but then I will go right into Hero. She's almost done with hers. Excuse me. You're fine where you are. You're fine where you are. You're fine with you are. Current classes. What is your current class? Ash, I need to build more trust with. What I should do is unlock it just to have it. Have Claude take the exam just to unlock it.
I did pretty...
He could unlock Cavalier. Can she? She's already unlocked it. You're on your way, though. You're on your way to becoming a dragon. You already have your intermediate unlocked. Okay, I think we are good for certifications. Let's go to battle. So what's going on? Paralogs. Paralog battles branch away from the main storyline and focus on the side story specific units. By completing these battles, you can gain unique items and battalions that pertain to these side stories. These paralog features from inside your house. You can control these units while in these battles, but they will not earn experience or acquire items. So all of these are until the end of the... And then we have 2 quest battles. Let's just do the one that's just here. Because we got 2 of them we can do.
Ah, perfection. Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
Lawrence, so this is where you are.
Hello, Cyril. Lured here by the exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter. Alright, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here.
So who's it from?
Hello, Professor. It is a rare correspondence from my father, as it happens. Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it.
Acheron?
A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge of Myrden? It is an old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory. Acheron controls the land on the northern side. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages.
Why does this fall to you, Lawrence?
To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters. Other houses wield far greater power and influence. Goneril, Ordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, my father must keep up relations with them. That is simply the way the Leicester Alliance works. It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter. Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off.
Good luck.
Since you're here, perhaps you would care to accompany me on this little errand? I have no fear of Acheron, but it could be valuable for you to experience these political nuances firsthand. The fate of the Alliance will someday rest upon my shoulders, so it is important to me that those I deal with understand its workings. What say you to broadening your horizons? Excellent. Let us be away at once. I shall leave the finer details of preparation in your capable hands.
Why are you... Okay. I can't... Okay, I can't unassign him from the battle because he's important. You get here. She can have her own? Oh, it's per person. So overall, I can only set one. I don't know if that does anything. I really don't know if that gives you support. I hope it does. I hope it does. She's got a bow. I'll keep it as it is right now. Leave him out. I would like to bring her though. But I want her to get the experience as well. They're both level 11. Don't need Catherine right now. I'll do that. Alright, so map. Let's fix this correctly. You should be over here. Healer should always be in the back. Healer. Let's do that. Devil sword. That's Archeron. You have an advanced heal. You gotta die. You've got to die. Okay. Okay, so we have to plan that out. Inventories. I want that goddamn sword. Thank you. I don't know why you have the March ring. Increase his movement. I wouldn't give that to you, would I? Items. Store. Okay. Items. Let's check movements. So move level 5, move level 4, move level 4, level 4, level 4, level 4, level 4. Move level 5 with the increased. Move level 4, move level 4, move level 5, move level 5, 4. Okay. I guess it's fine for the moment. Actually, no, it's not. It's really not. Inventory. Items. trade with her. You are gonna give her that. Actually, no, because you're weaker. You need to be able to move more. Battalions. We are fine. Has anyone completed their current skill? No. Okay. Combat arts. Let's swap. Do you have an axe on you? I don't know. You do have an axe on you, so it's worth the keep. Okay. Abilities. Hitting the wrong button. Okay, I think we are fine, so let's go for it.
Far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
Oh,
And here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to deal with you little meddlers swiftly and decisively.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with him, that ought to scare the rest of these rats off. We need not actually kill him. So long as we cut his escape off convincingly enough, that should suffice. Incidentally, take note of those drawbridges. They can only be operated from one of the banks. We may be able to use that to our advantage. I stand ready.
And you forever will stay there. Okay. Turn on the danger area. We gotta plan this out. So you are a high target. And you're also a high target. So I'm gonna want to divert sides here.
I got this.
Who, me?
You're gonna go this way. Training gauntlets. You don't need those, but okay.
Ready and willing.
You're gonna go.
Stay focused.
Awesome.
That is that. Practice yields results.
Leave it to me.
Let us away.
Works for me.
Let's get to it.
Ready anytime.
Who, me?
Good.
How do you like that? Gotta keep him.
Okay, she took some damage there.
Too easy.
strike. As expected.
Claude.
It was a good try.
Life did.
Okay, and you can take your weight, sir.
Make it.
Now!
Uh-oh.
First try.
Good to go.
I'll manage.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Any mastered fighter.
I've reached the pinnacle.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks. Hilda! Hilda! I'm
Did the trick. Let's get to it. This is what I do.
I got this.
I got an idea.
Cool.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
Thieves, do not allow them to escape.
Tear 'em off!
Predictable.
Let the lesson begin!
You fool.
Watch it now. No hesitation.
Crit, bitch!
As expected. We must all...
Should have trained better.
She can't move.
Nice try. Can't kick.
Sorry, but victory is mine. You fought well.
Who has gone? It was you.
I put in some work.
No.
The enemy is on the move. Do not let them through.
Ah, fuck.
Huh? It worked out.
Better be careful.
She's got a high move.
That is that.
That's the golden deer for you.
You underestimated me.
Too easy.
I just worked harder. My brother will be pleased. I could use a break. Sorry, did I hurt you? Okay. Who, me? Oh, nice.
I call that a win.
It could get rough.
Plenty more where that came from. I think.
Oh, it's you three.
care of that.
Thanks. Who, me? You lost to me?
Oh, that's the wait for, so let's just fucking end him.
Who are you? I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
Or you could just die. That too.
Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me!
You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery. Your assistance in this incident with Acheron has proved most essential. Consider me in your debt. Thanks to you, the Alliance was able to nip this internal conflict in the bud.
And what will become of Acheron?
He has written a pledge to my father, swearing never to cause trouble about the border again. Of course, he is hardly the type to bind himself in good faith to anything written on paper. But Acheron has many connections, both in the Alliance and in the Empire. To remove him entirely would cause more conflict. We will just have to watch him closely for now.
That is a prudent decision.
Indeed. I do plan to eliminate him eventually, however. He is nothing but trouble. Incidentally, there was one other benefit to embarking upon this errand. Have a look at this. The magic staff Thyrsus, a relic passed down through House Gloucester for generations. It seems my father has finally recognized my ability. Apparently, he had been considering entrusting this relic to me for some time. He has had precious few opportunities to take to the field of battle personally of late. Doubtless, by giving this to me, he intends to send the message that I must work even harder. I will certainly continue to do my utmost, but I am by no means completely subservient to his will.
Is all not well between you two?
I would not go so far as that, but my father seldom thinks beyond the immediate benefit of our house. While that is important, I prefer to consider the greater good when I make decisions. I believe that is a noble's duty. Now, for the time being, may I trust you to decide how we may best make use of Thyrsus? For the moment, I think you are in the best position to apply it to the betterment of all Fodlan.
If you're...
To be quite honest, I am not certain I feel ready to decide the fate of a relic on my own just yet. Do me this favor, Professor, and I will be grateful. Now, to celebrate, allow me to treat you to tea.
Okay. We are 2 hours and 33 minutes into this goddamn mission. We have 2 quest battles and only 1 point left, and 2 paralog battles. Paralogs seem to give you items that are important. So, that said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop here. Next time, we're gonna continue on. Can I actually hit the B button? No. Okay. So next time, we're going to continue on. I might actually, off camera, do a run of this, just for the hell of it. And, yeah. See you guys next time. Peace. And we'll do, this one next. See you guys then.